1027 WNEW, New York. Ron and Fez. Frequency. 1027 WNEW.
Billy, how are you doing with your situation?
My situation, I'm very pleased with it right now.
Really?
I'm very...
You're happy with your situation?
Yes.
Now, you were, we talked about it the other day, you were working at 12 Steps for 8 years, right? Got a bit of a stumble.
Yeah.
Now you're back on the steps.
Not entirely.
What do you mean, not entirely?
No.
What, are you only doing 2 of the steps?
No, it came to the point, I just made up my mind. I said, I want to do things, for me. Every time I was, staying sober, going to rehab, it was for somebody else or trying to save this or whatever. And I said, you know what, just for the, my situation is changing a little bit. And you know what, I'm off my medications and I want to do what I want to do for a change.
All right, what medications were you on?
The antidepressants.
All right, why did you get off those?
I've weaned myself off them about a month ago.
Oh, my God.
No, because I was on them for way too long. And when I spoke with the doctor and the pharmacist, he said you shouldn't have been on them for that long.
You're not a patient of Dr. Roof's, are you?
No.
All right, you're telling us things are going great for you. You're off antidepressants where you've been for how long?
2-3 years at least.
You weaned yourself off.
Right, you took yourself off of them.
And the moment maybe you stop being on them, you start drinking again.
Not entirely the same, but,
Well, you don't know when the chemical starts to work correctly. It takes a while for them to kick in. It takes a while for them to kick out, I thought.
No, it does. That's why I cut the dosage. The dosage was cut in half for a few weeks, and then
No,
in half
I want you to
again.
say it. I cut it. Because he is now, Fezzi, his own physician.
Physician, heal thyself.
Well, yeah, I mean, I read...
Physician, harm thyself is what he's yelling.
I actually read an article about the long-term effects of this particular brand of antidepressant.
What kind is it? Because I don't know anything
Celexa. It's in the family of serotonin uptake inhibitors or something.
That's a nice family.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe
good people.
We'll get you some... so you're saying you should only be on it for a short time?
Yeah, it was a temporary situation. I was going through a really rough period. There was a lot of, stuff
Drinking.
going on in my life. No, actually not at the time. But, and... when I was on it for 2-3 years, I was just taking them because it felt normal and whatever, And I was like, you know what? Then I was like, I shouldn't be on these things that long.
Well, you were getting them from the doctor and the pharmacist, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't they tell you before?
Well, the doctor would be like, you never spoke to the doctor. He's like, oh yeah, I need a refill, and the secretary would say, okay, I'll call it in.
How long were you
Wish I
supposed
could
to
do
be
that.
on? I thought you went on these things. You stayed on them.
No, not necessarily.
Are you on with a regular doctor or a shrink put you on?
This was my regular doctor.
So you never saw a shrink, right?
No, not really. I mean, not a shrink. I had seen.
See, I don't think I'd ever want to get those pills from anybody but a shrink.
Yeah, because that's a medical doctor.
What's a regular doctor know about depression and, someone's moods? They're going to sit and talk to you like a shrink would?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened, too. It's just I went to see him for something, and I just started mentioning at the time. I was like, didn't feel like doing anything.
All right, so you're back to partying. You're off the program completely now.
Ronnie, this is the same man who, you'll remember this a month or two ago, when he was depressed, told us all he needed was the electrolytes and Gatorade. Remember that? He drank a bottle of Gatorade and then marched up and down the hallway saying, I've never felt this good in my life.
That was my colitis. I was a little dehydrated.
Aw.
No,
Are you back on the Gatorade, or have you weaned yourself off?
No, I still have the Gatorade when I have flare-ups from time to time.
So you're off the antidepressants and you're on hard liquor.
No, I'm not on hard liquor.
Sweet hard liquor. The only medication I need.
No, Ronnie, it just got to the point. It's like, everything I've always done in my adult life, it seems like has been for somebody else.
That's not a bad way to live.
No, it's not a good way to live. Living your life and doing things for other people.
I think it gives you a little purpose.
I think the same with way. Like having a family and all that. It's not a bad thing.
Or else you'd never clean your apartment.
He doesn't. Did you ever see his car? The front seat of his car is so filthy.
Hey, let's speak kindly of the dead.
The Pitmobile.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
Yeah, it died under the weight of White Castle wrappers.
Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Do you know 2 days before Margot Kidder was found wandering around in the bushes naked in Hollywood, she said, I'm happy with my situation?
Right. That's you,
She said
Billy.
the same thing.
You're
Lois Lane.
When they found her in the bushes, she had a big smile on her face.
No teeth, but a big smile.
Hey, you know what? In the bushes is someplace we'll never find Fez, isn't it?
Because he's...
Hey!
Yeah, I got
I don't know
love
where
you
this
later,
rumors
guys.
start.
All right.
Billy, you don't want to be Lois Lane.
No, definitely not. I don't.
What are you partying with now?
Actually, nothing really. Just
Come
having
on. You're having beers, right?
Yeah, just a couple of beers.
And shots. And
no, haven't done the shots since we last spoke.
You're Lois Fastlane.
Yeah. I feel wonderful. I feel like a huge burden's been lifted off me.
Sure. You're no longer working the 12 steps. It's got to feel nice.
So the steps are just out.
Oh, yeah. I'm on the ground level now.
Okay.
He says he gets a nosebleed from my heights. What was the drug that you were on before? That's what I'm curious about.
You mean the antidepressant?
Yeah.
It was first I was on Paxil, and then they switched me to Celexa.
Celexa.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Anne Heche's weird name?
Celexa.
No, that's the planet she came from.
Oh, okay.
All right, wait. Tom knows this drug. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
What he's taking is called a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I was close.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with taking that for your entire life. It's completely safe. It's as safe as a vitamin.
Now, is it safe when you mix it with drinking? Because you're worried about drinking.
No, it's definitely not good.
No, it's not safe when mixing it with drinking. But you can, even if you wanted to have an occasional beer every now and then, you're fine.
You don't know this guy.
But let me ask you a question. Didn't they? With the article I was reading and talking about says that your brain starts to get used to the reuptake and it starts changing after long periods of usage.
That's the idea. Is that what you're doing is you are having a selective reuptake inhibit of a certain serotonin within your brain. It's a safe drug. It's as safe as a vitamin. Don't mix it with alcohol, but it's safe.
Like you would your vitamins.
Right. Anyway, got to get going. Thanks, guys.
See you, buddy.
Thanks.
So there you go, Billy. You got a whole new life for yourself. You're off your antidepressants. And you're drinking again. I like the way that you're already saying to us that you're kind of, oh, no, just cold beers, that's all.
Right.
I don't do shots.
Oh, no shots.
Well, no, I just saw where that got me. The last time I did shots, I was half naked in a strip club.
Right. Now,
And not working there. Remind everyone that.
I'm not going to bust your balls and tell you how to live, Billy. I want you to live the way you want.
Okay.
But you didn't go to rehab 5 different times in your life for other people.
Yes, I did, actually.
At no time did you think you had a problem. The whole time you were in the program, you never thought you had a problem.
I definitely believed I had a problem for a while, but you know what? I went 8.5 years without drinking, without going to meetings or anything, too. You know, I wasn't working the steps. It was like I just stayed dry for 8.5 years also.
You said you went to meetings all the time.
Oh, for the first 1.5, 2 years. I never, for the final 6 years, I just was dry. I just never stopped going. I never went after like 2 years.
That's not what he said to us when we first met you, Billy. Just so you know.
Oh, no, when we first met, I was going to meetings, again, because I was just trying it. I'm
so confused.
Let me try. Wait, because it's like when I first...
Please get your antidepressants back.
No.
You're rambling.
When I first met you guys...
Or some depressants. I would love some depressants for you to take.
Oh, no, Now, when I first met you guys, it was a different period in my life than the 8.5 years I'm talking about.
That's right. It was your Baroque period. I remember you were painting so much.
That was his blue period. Nothing but blues. For Millie, he's quite mad, you know. He's quite mad.
I'm ready to taste what life has to offer again.
All right, hold on. Yeah, you were ready to taste what the package store has to offer. You'll be tasting that pipe again soon. Here's Crazy Claire. She understands the antidepressants. She eats a ton of them. Hey, Claire.
Hey, Claire.
Hey, guys. What's up?
What's happening, baby?
I think I'm on 2 SSRIs.
What are you taking right now? Do you know?
Okay, wait. Prozac, Effexor, Seroquel, Wellbutrin. Was that 5?
4.
I'm on 5. Shoot. Oh, Buspar.
And they're all in a Pez dispenser.
Now, do you take them all every day?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't even know how many pills I take a day. I take that many. But I take them 3 different times a day. I have a little, old lady pill case with all the different times that I have to take things.
And you can't mess that up at all, right?
No. Actually, I forgot to take my pills in the morning, and over the weekend, I didn't get out of bed all day.
Now, you don't drink either, do you? Wouldn't that screw you up?
It does. I try not to drink, but, it gets you really, really drunk, and it's really bad for you because it messes up your medication because, supposedly everything that you take has to go through your liver, and so when you drink, all the medication that you've taken just gets, thrown out of your body because your body's so busy digesting the alcohol. So
the liver's throwing out everything along with the medicine.
Exactly. So that's why it's bad for people to to drink on antidepressants because it doesn't work. Like, if I drink, I'll have, like, a great time, but then 3 days later, I'll feel, like, really not great. So
Right.
it's bad. So
Will you ever start running around a strip club with your pants down? I'm running fastest producer.
Fringing.
All right, Claire, you're not coming to our party Wednesday night? We were going to cut your clothes off again with a knife.
I'm sorry.
Eric
I'm going
and
to
Dr.
see
Bruce.
Wu-Tang.
She likes to take a knife and cut herself. That's how she ended up in the nut hut.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very
Isn't
nice.
that hot? I don't know what is so
Oh, yeah.
hot about it. All right, thanks, honey.
No problem, guys.
All right,
Thanks,
bye.
Crazy.
Hey, Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, this is Matt right here. First time caller. How you doing, guys?
What do you say, buddy?
I say, I've been in the program almost 3 years, and hearing the way Billy's talking right now is disgusting. I see slackers like this all the time in N.A. You know, people get in, and they think they got their lives back together, and they're like, okay, I can start up again. Always end up done. Just like you said, he's going to end up with a stem in his mouth again.
Oh, dude, then I'll be the first one to know that.
Yeah, I see it all
You'll
the
be
time.
the first to know, but the last to admit it, Billy, and you know that's true.
Do you feel
Yeah.
like a slacker, Billy?
No, not in the least.
All right, Billy.
Slacking.
All right, thanks a lot, Matt.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Say it, buddy. If you don't mind us asking, if you want to share, if you're not, okay.
All right.
Give us the reasons why each rehab happened, since you said, and be as honest
I
as
will.
you can.
I'll be totally honest with you
Okay,
guys.
and tell us which ones were sleepaway rehab.
Okay, the first.
How long ago was that?
First three
Yeah.
were the late 80s. I had a couple of arrests in a row.
And what were you arrested for?
Drinking and driving.
All right, so you had a bad drinking and driving. Did you?
Oh yeah, I was the worst. It was like I never knew enough not to get behind of a wheel of a car, living out on Long Island and stuff. Plus, I was
Right.
very heavily into the drugs at the time. So
All three of those first trips to rehab were DUIs?
yeah,
And court ordered?
yeah. Well,
What was the drugs that you were doing?
I was doing coke and crack.
Okay. That don't make you a bad person.
No, it doesn't, but
it end up, you know. you
Again,
get a
things
little
I
tough.
haven't done in a real long
So
time either.
you got pulled over by the cops. You're drunk. You could have killed somebody. You didn't, right? You
Yeah,
never
it was
got
a very stupid mistake.
no accidents, though, right?
No,
All
no
right, but
accident.
you know you were wrong to drink and drive.
Of course.
So it was one of the situations. You want to go to jail? You want to go to rehab?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was definitely one of those things. Save yourself kind of modes, you know. So that was the three, and the last two were just like one right after another. One was an inpatient, one was an outpatient. They followed each other. That was just really an attempt in appeasement to try to save my marriage and stuff, you know.
What was the time span between the three DUIs?
No, well, the two in the late 80s were like a year or two apart. That was after my first marriage broke up. And I was like, forget it. I was in bad shape.
So as far as you're concerned right now, where you sit, you don't have a problem, you're going to be cool with it.
I think I'm going to be cool with it. But you know what, Ron? I know enough that if, I'll be the first one to see, dude, you're drinking too much or, I'll be the first one to notice it.
But didn't you have to be reminded that your pants came down in a strip club?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was also a night of doing shots and drinking beers and still on the meds. I'll tell you, when you drink, when you're on those meds, it's wild. I mean, like Claire was just saying, you get so effed up so quickly when you're on the meds.
Sure. That's probably why that's on the label.
Yeah.
Not to do it.
Hey, Christy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Christy.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hi, I just wanted to wish Billy Staples luck.
Oh, thank you.
And that, just wish you luck. Okay?
Oh, thanks, Christy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. Good luck with your drinking. Good luck with your drinking.
No,
Drug
no.
use
Not
and
gonna
whoring
for my
around.
drinking. It's
I hope you
No.
drink it all.
Yeah.
No.
I hope you stop drinking and driving this time.
Hope your pants stay up.
Yeah, was it a big mistake to go drinking and driving? Of course it was. It was a stupid thing. And thank God I didn't hurt anybody or myself.
That is true.
Okay, see ya.
I'd say.
Thanks,
And
Christy.
I don't. Anyone who's ever drank has drank and drove. I don't care who you are.
No, there's absolutely nobody who hasn't been behind. If you drive, and you drink, and you've definitely gotten behind the wheel of a car one time when you were under the influence. A lot of people don't even realize how little you need to be under the influence.
Yeah, but to really be there, it's true.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Nowadays, there's what they call zero tolerance. It doesn't even matter.
Now, you got yours working behind you, too, right?
I'm sorry?
You still got that on your record, right?
No, they're gone now.
All right, so if they bust you tonight for drinking and driving, the 3 and the 80s ain't going to bother you?
No.
Okay, that's lucky.
But it's not going to happen because I'm not driving.
Nice. Well, good luck with that.
Well, thank you.
Hey, Richie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Richie.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
I'm a long-time listener to you guys and a long-time listener to O&A as well. I just was listening to the guy talking I went through the same thing, couple of DWs, and it's like totally... No, there's no way. Like, this guy thinks he can go back on drinking.
All right, he's worried you're going to end up in the same crap.
Yeah, well,
yeah, it just goes that way, dude. I've been through the same thing. I got 2 of them. I'm having, even 10 years later, I'm problem with my insurance. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Oh, it definitely is. But you know what the thing is? It's just, this is a point in my life now where certain things have changed for me, and you know, this is just what I have to do right now. If I fall on my face, then you know what? Then I'll pick myself up again and do what I have to do.
But you fell on your face last Saturday.
I've done the same thing.
Friday.
I've done the same thing, and
well, you know what?
Not for nothing. I fall off the wagon here and there, and it always ends up staying spot.
The mouth.
Yeah. Well, you know what it comes down to, Fez? He was like, it was always opportunity for me. Like when I wanted to drink, when I couldn't, or because I was staying sober for my marriage or for my wife or for whatever reason. You know, then when the opportunity came, I tried to make up for as much lost time as I possibly could. And it would be like, okay, let me get everything I possibly can into my system because I know it's going to be a while because I can drink again. You know, it's a different mindset. Now it's like I could have done anything I wanted all weekend, and I went out once. You know, it's a different mind. It's a whole different. It's a different.
Did you have some drinks after you did the comedy show?
No, I went home. I was home 1 o'clock. Ordered the Domino's pizza, and
now I'm starving. Why bring that up when you know I'm hungry? Seriously, I could knock the antidepressants out of you.
I was such a good boy. I went home 1 o'clock.
What's your partner Paul say?
Paul's by me. Paul's with me. We had a long talk over the weekend and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
No, like I said, there are other things going on too, but at this stage in my life, you know, I want to just enjoy it and, you know, see. It's been a long time since I've had a lot of fun.
Right.
And, you know, I want to go out, have some fun, and hopefully I just don't fall on my face and wind up in the gutter somewhere, you know?
Hey, Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey Steve.
You know, the next time you feel like taking a drink, Billy, I got 2 words for you.
Okay, what's that?
Daryl Strawberry.
You're not going to get back in the game of baseball, Billy.
I know.
You know that.
Now, Billy, all those years that you watched Darryl Strawberry, you're thinking, why can't this guy just keep it together?
No, I never really did think that. I always thought it was hysterical because it was great for comedy.
He was straight for years, too. He was a model citizen with the Yanks.
Right.
And then like, about 3-4 years later, he just totally went to pieces.
He had just gotten some award and then relapsed right after that.
Yeah.
Like from Mad or something like that.
Right.
All right, thanks a lot.
Take care.
Yeah, you got to be careful with getting those awards for how good of a person you are.
I know.
I don't think I have to worry
it's
about
always
that.
a danger sign.
All right, just on the instant feedback, why do you have to drink to have fun and enjoy life?
I know, because I've been out with you and I've seen you not drink, and you're still the life of the party.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just a personal choice. I mean, I'm not. Do I have to? No. But do I want to occasionally? Yeah, I do.
Lee, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, how are you, Ron and Fez?
Good, you're on the air, buddy.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just wanted to know, did Billy start drinking because of hearing his tape of John Edwards?
Oh, Billy, did me and Fez drive you to drink?
No one could drive me to drink, fellas. Don't.
Someone's going to have to drive you with all those DUIs.
All right.
Okay. I guess not, but...
No, it wasn't. No, because that happened actually a few years ago, that whole reading thing, so...
Yeah, but he meant us playing the tape. And
right, and analyzing it.
No.
You want to drink now?
No, I'm
nice
cool.
cold Sam Adams?
I'm cool, thanks.
Have you always wanted to use that beer bong thing?
Yeah, it was interesting. Because I often wondered how I could do it with the stapling. You know?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What if
now, you can get the liquid through the stapler.
Yeah, the liquid seems to go through pretty easily.
It'll go through the pouch.
Yeah.
Even though it's a lot of liquid.
It may back up and take a little while. You know, it won't go... Because I used to be able to, like, shoot beers and, you know, like, just guzzle. I used to be, like, in high school, I was, like, the guzzling champ. I could beat anybody and stuff, so...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
All right. We'll look forward to that.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Ron Fez, how's it going?
Good, brother, man. What can we do for you?
This guy, he's been in the program. He should know that this is a disease. It's not something that, you know, is just going to go away. You know what I'm saying? I've been sober now 5 years. It, you know, it got me arrested, did all of that. And finally I stopped. I did it for myself. And, you know, that's when my life started getting better. I'm going to be 29 this month.
got a good job, went back to school. I'm doing all the right things. Life is turning out great. But I know it's a disease, and I know I got to keep it in check. I don't think you understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, man. Thanks. I really do.
You'll understand, when you're back in the same crap that you were in before.
Now, Mike, there's nothing we can do other than let him go, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. My family wanted me to stop. They would do anything to have me stop, and I put them through hell. Finally, I stopped for myself.
And Billy,
I wish you all the luck in the world, but it doesn't work out that way. It's a disease, and just like any other disease, I also have diabetes. I got to take my medication for diabetes. I got to take my medication for alcoholism. I got to go to my meetings. I got to keep in touch with the people that keep me sober.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, good luck.
Thanks, Mike. Now, Billy, you say you're doing this for yourself.
Yeah.
By not 12-stepping.
Yeah.
He's partying for himself.
Well, yeah. I'm tired of doing everything to try to keep other people happy. And one thing they do tell you in the program, like this guy just said, if you're an alcoholic and stuff, you got to do it for yourself. And I'm not ready to make that call yet.
Now, when I took you to that meeting the other day, the old-timers knew it right away. The old-timers knew that you went in.
How do you know?
They took me to the side.
Get out of here.
And said he's not going to stay. And they asked me, they go, make sure you keep coming.
How many meetings did you make it to, Billy, from...
you don't think I'm telling you the truth, Bill?
Oh, no, I do. I'm just a little surprised, that's all, Ron.
After you got dimed out by Rick Delgado, how many meetings did you make it to? 2?
Mm-hmm. 2.
He said, no, he's not going to do it. You can say it in his face. And I was thinking the same thing that day. So, we can't force him, right, Fez?
No,
Yeah.
No.
What the hell?
That's too much work.
As far as Billy goes, I got the answer for Billy.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got to staple his stomach.
His stomach is stapled.
Yeah. He had his stomach stapled a while back.
Maybe he should get his liver stapled. Now, that'd be a better idea. That would make
might
some
be
sense.
The way.
Glad you're on Ron and Fez.
That might work.
Yeah, hi. Hello, Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Billy's such a schmuck. I can't believe this guy is actually doing this. Who's he kidding? Billy, do you hear me?
Yeah.
You guys hear me? Because I work here. I'm in a noisy sports land over here in Jersey.
Right.
So I just want to know one thing. Is he going to do it? Is he going to end it now, or is he going to just do it slowly? Because there's nobody that's been in a program for 8.5 years can't fool themselves. He knows it. Really knows it. There's nothing you can tell me that, and him tell me, and tell anybody that's been in the program, that's been on drugs, that's off of them and goes back. You're a schmuck.
All right, let's call Billy in. Let's call Billy in and let him defend himself a little bit. Billy,
Staples, now!
All those years, Billy, of, being in the program and stuff, wouldn't you have said that, wouldn't you went out and tried to get the person who went off after 8 years?
If they wanted to, yeah. It all comes down if somebody wants it.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to be sober.
And you don't want to?
Not at the present, no.
The situation is, last weekend we found out Billy Staples had a relapse, one of his more current relapses, but you've drank a few times since you said September 11th.
Correct.
Yeah,
well, we found out about it
I think
weekend.
It's only considered a relapse if you don't think, you know what, I'm okay and I'm going to party. That's where he is right now. The relapse is, I did it and oh my God, what the hell was I thinking? Which I guess you said first happened to you the first couple times.
That was your initial reaction.
You said you felt dirty and bad about it, right?
Yeah, I did at first.
But since we brought you out into the light, you feel happy.
I feel at ease with my decision. I really do. I honestly feel the clearest headed I have felt in a long time about things in my life and stuff. So it's.
So you went to 2 meetings and decided the 12-step program isn't for you right now.
That's correct.
Or anymore.
He said he only liked 3 out of the 12 steps. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Ron and Fez. Hey, dudes, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, buddy?
Go ahead, Tom.
Listen, Bill, you don't need to suffer through any of that nonsense again. Maybe being off the antidepressants is a good thing, but you need to make yourself a 90-90, get a sponsor, get back close to the program, to your friends in the program, because you know it's only going to happen. Eventually you're going to go out, somebody's going to buy you a shot, one thing's going to lead to another, You're going to have that glass D in your mouth. You're going to be smoking your crack. Before you know it, you won't find a way back. It's three things: jail, institutions, and death. Don't need to live like that. Have a good life. Good luck. See ya!
Thanks, Tom. Billy, your comments.
Thanks for those heartwarming few thoughts. No, I mean, look.
Are you going to end up with a glass D back in your mouth, sucking on it?
I haven't done that in a long, long time, and I have no intention of doing that again.
What about the other ones? Jail and death.
Well, death is unavoidable.
Yeah, but you want to push it back a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I mean...
You might want to put off.
After spending money on those staples. Here's Gerard. Gerard, you're on Run of Fitz.
Hey, Gerard, you're on the air, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, fellas?
Yeah.
This guy's promoting going out relapsing, and he's been in a rehab 5 times, you know. I think it's just ridiculous, and, you know, he's sitting on the wall. He wants everyone to talk him down, but I hope he goes out and ends up back in a rehab and loses cushy job and whatever, and...
Why would you wish that on anybody, man?
Because it's supposed to be an anonymous program anyway. You're not supposed to get on the radio talking about the 12-step programs.
Well, he never said which 12-step program he was talking about.
Well, NAA, regardless...
That's you talking about it.
No,
he never said either one.
Now you spilled the beans, Gerard.
He never mentioned either one of those.
Well, I just hope I hope he doesn't. But if he does, don't be surprised if he ends up back in a crack house. He loses his job. Yeah, he got everything good now.
All right, thanks a lot, Gerard. Hey, Fezzi.
Yes.
If he ends up uptown in some crack house,
yeah,
are you going to go for him like in the middle of the night? Like in that New Jack City movie?
Oh, wow.
No, you know what?
Or like Traffic.
No, this was Traffic would be great.
Like you're my daughter.
Right, and you were pulling some black guy off a hump in you.
Right, I have to get the kid from that 70s show to pull you out of there.
Was it Jungle Fever with Samuel Jackson when he was a crack addict? And they were looking, and he says, his brother says, "Where's Mom's TV set?" He says, "I smoked the TV set."
Oh.
He's sitting in the middle of a crack out. Hey, Mark, you're on Ron of Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Billy, I was just wondering, what is different about this time that you think you can control it compared to the last 5 times or how many times it was?
Dude, there's no difference. It's a decision I made for myself. I mean, people are not going to agree with it. And you know what? People don't have to agree with it. You know, if somebody wants to go into recovery and not drink and stay sober, that's more power to them. But at this point in my life, you know what? If I fall on my face and I realize then I'll be crawling back to whatever I have to do, you know? But look, I mean, I don't expect everyone to understand it. I don't expect everyone to agree with it.
But, Billy, you did say it is different this time because the 5 previous rehab attempts, they were all for someone else.
They were for reasons other than my own.
Uh-huh.
You know, for, like I said, for my wife, for my job, for jail, for whatever the situation was. It was never because I just went and said, I need help. It was different. It's a lot different.
Just make sure you have people around you that will support you.
That's cool. I appreciate your call and everything, but, it's something I have to decide. I've made my decision already. I know what I want to do. I want to go out there and live life and taste its fruits.
I know, but you know what? I don't even feel like going out and drinking with you guys now if Billy's going to go and drink.
I'm making you feel dirty, Fez? Am I ruining it for you?
No, I just don't want to contribute to something that I know where it's going to lead to.
No one knows where it's going to lead to.
Bill, I want you to go out and buy him a shot and a beer.
No, I can't do it. I don't even want to drink in front of him now.
Pick up a rock. Why don't you grab a rock?
No, I won't do it. I won't pick up a rock.
You're a bad person.
I'm not going if Fez ain't going.
What's going on between you two? I noticed a lot of that lately.
He still hasn't picked up the cards from earlier.
You got to keep bringing that up and bringing it out.
All right.
Billy, you're taking the fun out of drinking.
No, I'm not, Fez. I put the fun back in drinking.
All right.
Well, if you're drinking,
put the fun in funnel.
I'm going to get prostitutes then. I got to get a new gig.
Who's getting prostitutes?
That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm not drinking with Billy.
So you're getting prostitutes?
Yeah, I got it. I need a new gig.
Oh, jeez.
I don't understand a single person that works for us, Ronnie.
Hey, Pete, you're on Ron of Fez. I don't understand him either.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Stay with the topic.
101.
Stay with the topic. How hard is that?
I like Billy's attitude and everything to the point of, he's like he's going to go out and live. But who pays for his insurance and all these trips to rehab? Is he paying cash up front?
What difference does it make?
Because it makes it different, because I bet you're not paying cash up front. I bet you the place you work for ends up putting up the money in it.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to try to get your money back on those 5 rehabs.
That's true.
Is there a guaranteed situation?
Nah, and they were a long time ago.
Nah, you see, that's not right. Because then the station is paying for it if he goes back
dude,
now.
No, you don't know anything regarding
I
your
don't
personal
want it coming out of our
situation.
budget.
It has nothing to do with the station. I've only started the station 6 months ago, and everything we're talking about is way, way in the past before I started here, so... It has nothing to do. Don't you worry about the station paying for anything, because they haven't. That's not.
You just like the welfare women, though, who keep having babies.
Yeah, why are you having so many babies?
You keep having drunk babies.
Stop dropping all your babies out. Hey, Mark, you're on Around the Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, you said you're going to put the fun back into drinking? Are you going to put the fun back into dialysis?
He's going to put the back in dialysis.
He's putting the list back into it.
I hear it does great things for your veins.
Thanks, buddy. Here's John. John, you're on Around the Fez.
Hey, John.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2207 checking in.
Hey, 2207.
I think we're all missing, like, a major point here.
Yeah.
All right? Billy is a grown man.
Right.
He's not incoherent. He's not in a coma. So his decisions he makes are conscious decisions. And, Fez, you shouldn't worry when you go out drinking what Billy's going to do. Billy's a grown man. He knows what he has to do, what he does, what he wants to do. And Billy has to answer to himself.
Well, it's funny, Billy. What did I tell you when you said that this was your decision? And you said I don't want it to be weird between us, right?
Correct.
I said I'm pro-choice. If you want to do this, you go and do it.
There you go.
Know, if you want to party, you go and party. But if you F up your job,
I fully understood, Ron.
sober or drunk, we're going to get rid of you the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't matter either way.
And you've already been half nude in front of a client.
I feel like...
And, may I say this? The bad half? Out of half nude?
Why don't you just
the bad half.
Next time, take your shirt off and run around.
Well, I just got to get
pants in.
That's it. And actually, if anybody has a drinking problem on the show, I say it's Al anyway.
Oh, man. That guy can't have a drink without trouble following. And I mean drink singular. Something bad happens every time.
Never fails.
All right, we got to take a break here, Hawk?
No?
Well, we rock on.
All right.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Run a Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
What's going on, buddies?
Never had that happen before.
I know. I'm pretty sure we're late, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Well,
he says no. Okay.
We're all cut up on all the breaks.
All right, there we go. Jeff, you're on Run a Fez.
What's going on, boys?
Yeah.
Jeff,
listen, just from a Christian perspective, these guys are all calling in. They're giving you all these horror stories and telling you what's going to happen, this, that, and the other thing. And I listen to your voice, and I know that you made the decision for yourself, and you want to just live your own life. And I respect that, and I think that's what Ron was saying, too. But I think what you need to do is you need to take what the warnings they're giving you, and you need to respect them, and you just need to make sure that you don't slip up and find yourself naked, dead in your own vomit somewhere. I mean, that's all these people are saying to you.
No, I understand that.
All three are embarrassing.
And I don't dismiss any of it either, and I apprate the call.
All right.
Yeah, like the other guy said, I'm a big boy. I can make my own decision.
You started to say you're a growing boy.
All right, but
You started eating beer for his bones.
Thanks for the call, man.
You better not be growing.
Hey, Eric, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
You two should climb off Billy's back. Does he do his job?
Not really.
Is he drinking at work?
No.
Then what problem is it if he...
No, wait a minute.
He did drink when he was with a client.
First of all, bitch, before you do that, listen to what we just said. We said we had no problem with it, right? We told him that. We have not climbed on his back. But if your friend is into something for 8 years and he suddenly changes his life, you should check in with him.
Well, maybe
I did
he was
check
doing
in
that
with
for
him.
somebody else for 8 years who thought he had a problem, and maybe he doesn't have a problem.
But you know what, Eric, he also, before you tell me and Fez to climb off his back, he already did enough to be fired for when he was drunk at a client's and his pants came down. And we covered him then.
All right.
But if you say one more word to me, I'll fire Billy just out of spite.
How old is he?
Quiet. Be quiet.
Billy, you keep having callers on your side like that.
I know. Who is that, Billy? Your dealer?
I don't have a dealer, Fez.
Billy, when you're back in the Chronic House, don't call me. I'm not going to go up into Harlem again after you. I'll send Joe to get you through the roaches.
I'm not going up there.
Joe, come in. I need help. Oh, no.
I go as far as the museum district, and then I turn around.
No.
Because you are all culture.
You're one of those, I don't go past 86th Street people.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Not even into the 90s?
No.
I can't believe he knew what the museums were.
I had to go to school.
Don't go past the museums.
Hey, Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Steve.
What do you say, guys? Big ass hard holder 4264.
Hey, 4264.
Hooah!
The question was, Billy heavy when he was drinking and drugging?
Were you heavy back then in your days of your DUIs?
No, not like I was up until a couple of years ago, no.
But you had the nickname Fat Guy, right?
Yeah, but I actually...
and all that.
Put it this way, when I stopped drinking...
You're just being mean now.
I mean, every nickname he has is a big thing. So the nickname we gave
okay,
him.
and I played the tuba in high school, too, okay? I'm every stereotype.
Fun, lard ass.
Now, I actually gained almost 100 and something pounds when I quit drinking.
All right.
All right, so what was your point, Steve?
My point was a lot of times it's a self-esteem thing. So if he's heavy, not feeling good about himself, maybe that's why he was doing it. But now he's doing some positive stuff like stapling his stomach and fixing that, and maybe he's on the right track.
Thanks, man. I think so. I really do.
Say it, buddy.
If you have enough self-esteem to drop your pants in the middle of a club, nothing's going to stop you.
Fez, can I clarify
if you're that self-confident.
That they weren't dropped, they fell by accident.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
My clothes don't fit me. I have to buy new clothes.
Why are you defending yourself? Remember, you didn't even remember it.
Okay, well, I'm just...
Someone had to tell you that happened.
Yes, I understand.
Did you have
that.
shorts on?
Of course.
Clean?
Of course.
Hmm.
I've still got a laundry machine in my house. I'm not out on the streets yet.
A lot of us call that a washer.
A laundry machine.
Laundry machine?
I got a mechanical laundry machine. Chuck, you're on Ron and Fez.
Where the hell did that come from?
Hey, Chuck.
When his pants came down to the clients, was it during working hours?
No.
So shut up then.
No. Wait.
No.
He was on a sales call with a salesman.
He was with a salesman going to meet a client.
But it wasn't during
So you
working
shut
hours,
up,
right?
bitch.
He can do what he
Anytime
wants.
you're out doing a sales call, you're doing sales.
You're there representing the station.
Now stop calling back as a different name, you fag.
You puss. Use the right name.
He's so proud of himself right now.
You know what? You're fired because of that guy. We're letting your ass go.
If you being around means that guy's going to keep calling and being a dick.
You fire the phone screener.
No, you know
are the phone screener.
But you were there as a part of a work situation, and it was a sales call. And no one busted your balls over that, right?
In all honesty, that wasn't actually a sales call. The first one we went to he goes, let's just go over here and hang out because I know them and they'll take care of them.
No. That's a client.
It's a client,
Okay.
right?
So that's a situation.
All right, I
It's a
understand
client
that.
and it's a salesman
Okay.
that you're with.
All right, you know what? Let's check in and have Al come in since he's the one who reads all the corporate handbooks.
Right. True. Get Dukes in here.
Alcoholic. Al.
Yes.
Give us what your book on this says, as somebody in lower to mid management.
Your type of job, Billy, and sales is not a 9-to-5 job. If you're at a sales place with a sales guy and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, that's a sales call.
Okay.
Still representing the station. Is that right, Al?
And let me tell you something too, Billy. You go to Madison Square Garden at a some kind of a function, a concert, a sporting event. You get drunk, get in a fight. That comes back here. You could get fired for it easily.
Mm-hmm.
The union can't protect you then because you're a public figure.
Right. Just because you're not sitting at the phone screening station doesn't mean you got carte blanche.
No, I understand that.
877-692.
Of course, Al, while you're talking about that, you broke somebody's foosball table. So you could have been fired, too.
Yes, I did.
And you made out with a guy.
Tricked into it.
Sure.
Al, as long as you're standing next to me, I'm looking better and better.
I'm going to look at Billy. Full-blown alcoholic, okay? Full-blown, 5 times rehab, loves crack pipes. Anyway, I could fool you into making out with a guy. Could I do any trick?
Ron, there isn't enough coke in Colombia, for God's sake, to get that drunk or that high to mistakenly kiss a guy. Absolutely not.
So despite everything you've been through, everything you've put in your body, at no point nothing would have made you tongue kiss a man.
Absolutely not.
How about a Colombian guy?
Never. No, I'm not a coke whore.
I don't know. You're bringing up the country.
Never been.
Did you say tree at the end of that? Okay, good.
All right, country, yes.
Never been that drunk, Fezzi. Never.
Roy's starting to dump out a half of words now.
Ron, Fez, 1027, WNEW.